Hello friends, so let's create a login, register and restricted URL paths in just 5 minutes. Okay, so let's create a few functions. Say login function in the views.py. So what it will take basically a request parameter, and what it will do is it will return redirect, so it will basically render, then render takes two arguments, that is request, and the second argument is the template that it should render, so login.html. So basically I have created two templates, login.html and register.html. It's a simple template that extends to the base.html, and over here it has a title login page and it has a block content. Basically it has simple name given login, and similar to the register page also. So we created a login view function, and let's create also a register view function. So def register, it will basically take a request, and what it will do is it will return render request comma register.html. Similarly, I have also created register.html page, so it's also simple page. Okay, so I created two functions. Let's create one more function, that is logout. So def logout. So what it will take a request parameter, and what it will do is you have to return redirect to say home page. So when you log out, you have to redirect it to the home page. Okay, now let's create few paths for that. So we have to create a login path and a registered path and also a रिक्वेस्ट पाथ, मतलब लॉगआउट पाथ. तो चलिए हम लोग कुछ पाथ भी बनाते हैं. तो यहाँ पे सबसे पहले हम लोग को करना है लॉगिन पाथ, और यहाँ पे पेज रहेगा लॉगिन. यहाँ पे नाम दे देते हैं इसका लॉगिन, जैसे जब भी रीडायरेक्ट करना हो तो इस पाथ से हम लोग डायरेक्टली रीडायरेक्ट. चलो और एक पाथ बनाते हैं, लॉगआउट. यहाँ पे नाम दे देते हैं लॉगआउट और नेम हो गया लॉगआउट. Whenever you have to redirect, you can use the name that you get. Okay. तीसरा पाथ बनाते हैं, चलिए रजिस्टर. यहाँ पे फंक्शन जो होगा व्यू फंक्शन वो है रजिस्टर, एंड नेम हो गया रजिस्टर. ठीक है, तो ये तीन पाथ हम लोग ने बना दिया. तो लेट्स सेव दिस एंड लेट्स रन द सर्वर. सो सी आई एम इन माय वर्चुअल एनवायरनमेंट. लेट्स रन द सर्वर. सो मैनेज .py run server. सर्वर विल बी अप एंड रनिंग इन फ्यू सेकेंड्स. ओके, तो देखिए हम लोग ने क्या किया, हम लोग ने कुछ व्यू फंक्शन बनाया. सर्वर इज रनिंग. लेट्स ओपन द सर्वर. तो सर्वर इज ओपनिंग. सर्वर इज ओपन. So this is the login page. This is the login page. Okay, this path is not there. This is the login page. This is the register page. This is the logout. So when you go to logout, you will be redirected to the home page. Okay. So this is the few paths that you made. So in order to give the login logout functionality, we need few forms from where we can log in, register, and a few functions also, so from which you can authenticate a user is really a genuine user or not, or you can log out or log in. So let's import that. So in Django we get all this in django.contrib.auth. Import login. Okay, in auth there is also a forms, so we can indirectly import that. Import authentication form and also user creation form. So we imported that. Then let's import few functions also. Django.contrib.auth. Okay, Django.contrib.auth. Import login function and logout, then also authenticate. Okay, so in the login function, let's go and make an object of the form. So form equal to authentication form. So if request dot method equal to post, so what you have to do is you have to take the username and the password that you send with the post method. Okay, so username equal to request dot post, simply username. So request dot post is basically a dictionary, so you have to also take the password equal to request dot post, and over here you have to write the password. Okay, now what you have to do is you took the username, you took the password. Now you have to authenticate whether the user is genuine or not. So let's create a variable named user. So authenticate. So you have to pass the request parameter. Then you have to pass two variables like username equal to username, password equal to password. So you pass two parameters, username and password. Okay, now you have to check if user is not none, means if user is genuinely there. Okay, if user is not none, what you have to do, you have to log in the user. So login request comma user, and if user is successfully logged in, then you have to redirect the user to home page. Return redirect. So this is the name that you gave to the home URL path. So if this doesn't happen, so I'll show you a different video how to flash messages into Django. So if this doesn't happen, you have to return login. Okay, let's print login unsuccessful. Okay, now let's create an error. So let's run the server. So in order to run the server, you have to write manage.py run server. The server will be up and running in 2 seconds. So let's open this URL localhost 8000. Okay, the form will not be displayed, right? Because the form we don't have created it. We have not created the form. So means you have not passed the form to the template. In order to do that, what you do is you simply create a dictionary. You give the form name. Say form name is form login form. And over here, what you do is you simply type form, or the name of the object of the form. The form. So when you will go to the login page, over here you have to make basically a form from which you can log in. So let's make a form. So let's h1 and login. Let's make a form. So form post. So action post. The form will have. So every form in Django will have a CSRF token. This is known as cross-site foreign agency request attack. The cross-site foreign agency request protection token. Okay, so basically it prevents cross-site scripting attacks. So CSRF token you have given over here. Now you have to give the form. So this is the form name that you gave. So login form. So is this the same name that you gave over here? To check first. Yes, login form. So login form is the same name. There will be a submit button that will submit the form. So button, there will be a submit button. Submit. So login. So in order to create a user in Django, so what you have to do is you have to go first to the environment, and then you have to write manage.py create super user. Now username equal to Mohitesh, password where username already taken, so let's name user1, email address let's type user1@gmail.com, password 1234 1234 123. Yes. Okay, so we created a super user named user1 with password 1234. Let's run the server and let's try to log in. Server will be up and running in few seconds, so let's wait. Yes, the server is running. So this is the home page. Now let's go to login. So let's type a username user1, and here the password will be 1234. So see, you logged in successfully, you are redirected to the home page. Now if you were unsuccessful, say you entered password 123456, you were still on to the login page. So this is the simple login page that you can make in Django. Now let's make a register page also. A register page is also very simple to make. So let's copy the form that we made over here into the register.html. So this will be register page, and this will be, instead of login form, you can give any name you want. This is the name of the key value in the dictionary. So let's name this register form. So remember, this name you have to give it into the register page. Okay, now you have to write this is the button name that will be displayed. Let's just the register. Now in the views, let's go to the register thing. Now let's create a register form. So form equal to user creation form. Now what you have to give is simply if request dot method equal to post, request dot method equal to post, then what you have to give, you have to pass the request into the form. So form equal to user creation form, and over here you have to pass the request thing. Now what you have to do is if form is valid, this is basically a variable, and form obviously a form method. If form is valid, then you have to simply do form dot save. Okay, and print and return redirect to login page. Then what you have to do, if else nothing will happen. So let's print a message, else print not valid, not registered. So let's go to the register. Okay, you have to pass the form as a context. Okay, so let's pass it over here, context equal to, so what was the, it is basically a dictionary. Okay, so over here you have to you have given the name register form, so let's take this name and control the register form, and this will be the full form. So let's take this name context and let's put it over here. Now let's go to the server is reloading. Wait, the server is reloaded. So let's go to, so here is a register form that you see, username, password confirmation, and so over here if you write say username, say run, and password you give RA123456 and password RA123456, and you register. So we got an error. So okay, so we got that error because we just passed the request. So we have to pass request.post. okay, post. तो यहाँ पे हम लोग ने request.post पास कर दिया है. So let's go to the web page and let's run that again. Continue. So our user is created successfully. That's why we are redirected to the login. Now let's log in. So let's username Rana and password RA1234. Now let's log in over here. So the login unsuccessful. So is it the same username password? So let's log in once again. Rana RA5 yes, password whatever. Now we are redirected to the home page. So this is the basic login register functionality. I think the video is getting longer, so in the next video I'll talk about logout functionality also.